Hey everybody. This is a video that's about, I'm basically just going to be talking about Lojong meditation. And what that is, it's a contemplative practice in Tibetan Buddhism that seeks to sort of incorporate many different types of meditation and many different practices together, sort of create a very comprehensive and very almost lucid form of daily practice. And there are a lot of tenets for it. I actually have it up here. I think I should probably just take it down so I can have a little guide. There are a lot of tenets in this. Basically, a list of things to keep in mind while you're meditating and practicing every day. If you're familiar with Tibetan dream yoga, which is the art of, or the practice of learning how to lucid dream, it's very much about that. For instance, the first tenet is just to train in the preliminaries, which is, count your breath, basic meditative poses, stances, the very base structures of Buddhism. Then the next step is treat everything you perceive as a dream. And by that he means, the creator of this means, and I don't know his name, I'll have to wiki it. I recommend wikiing it. It's an interesting article. That's where I got this from. But Lojong, you type, that's spelled Lojong. So you basically treat everything as you would a dream. You would see reality as you would dream, and you would do that by asking yourself, "Am I dreaming?" This is common in Tibetan yoga, dream yoga. Throughout the day, throughout the waking day, you ask yourself, "Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming?" If you make this a habit, then during your sleeping cycles, during your dreams, you may ask yourself this and knock yourself into a lucid state. So you might start to lucid dream, which is a good thing. This is progress in this practice. Let even the remedy itself drop away naturally. Now, a lot of these things are a little bit vague and they are required to be put into context. But these are basically almost like koans. Koans? I don't know how to pronounce it in English. But another one, find the consciousness you had before you were born. Again, this is sort of to try to trigger the mind to not think rationally, but to kind of go beyond the self, to go to a deeper level of a dimension of awareness. Let's see. Between meditations, treat everything as an illusion. So, treat everything as a dream. As you breathe in, take in and accept all the sadness, pain, and negativity of the whole world, including yourself, and absorb it into your heart. As you breathe out, pour out all of your joy and bliss. Bless the whole of existence. This is another form of Tibetan meditation, which I forgot the name of it exactly, but it's basically called compassion meditation. It is where you take all the evils and the negativity of the world, inhale it, and give back positivity, love, compassion, infinite bliss. This has been, at least from what I've read, there's been studies that have displayed that this kind of increases our ability to be compassionate and move beyond ourselves, so to speak, to have a more world-centric perception of reality and of each other. So, another one, understand your attachments, your aversions, and your indifference, and love them all. So, it's saying, look at yourself, who you are, see who you are, accept that totally and completely, just as you accept everything totally and completely during your meditation, which is what you're supposed to do. During meditation, you're not supposed to take sides, just, bear attention, bear awareness, total acceptance of what is, including you, and that's what it's saying. Apply these proverbs in everything you do. When everything goes wrong, treat disaster as a way to wake up. So, imagine the house crashing down and it's a way for the reality to tell you, wake up! Everything is as a dream. Take all the blame yourself. This is definitely something that's difficult to practice. Make everything your fault, take all the blame yourself. That's another act of compassion. Because the ego is going to get in the way, like our defensive posture. Like, this isn't my fault. This is this person's fault. Why is this person treating me like this? No. It's inversing that, at least for a time, where that kind of like forces us to step out of ourselves, you know. Be grateful to everyone, again in the same process. Don't worry, there's nothing real about your confusion. I like that one. um, when something unexpected happens in that very moment, treat it as a meditation. This can be seen as almost like a Zen koan, where they tell you to wake up, you know, just like a clap, or just instantaneous enlightenment, satori. Work with the five forces, and it says the five forces are: be intense, be committed, number one. Number two, familiarization, get used to doing and being what you want to do and to be. Three, cultivate the white seeds, not the black ones. I'm not sure what that means, actually. Four, turn away from all of your ego trips. And five, dedicate all the merits of what you do for the benefit of others. So again, this whole stepping outside of the self in practice. It says practice these five forces and you're ready for death at any moment. Maybe. All teachings have the same goal. Interestingly enough, if we see that as a sort of universality, then, you know, all teachings are pointing to the ultimate, emptiness is form, form is emptiness. There are many ways to express that. Many cultures, many teachers, even within different religions, there are different ways. Follow the inner path rather than the outer ones. It just means remain, continue contemplative introspection. Always have the support of a joyful mind. So, I don't know if that means other minds, but that wouldn't hurt. Practicing even when distracted is good training. That's good as well. If you're at a party or something, get back into that meditative state. Flow with the party. Be in that sort of open spontaneity, or wherever you are. Even if you're on a subway or somewhere. Even in the middle of work. Always observe these 3 points. Regular practice. Not wasting time on the inessential. Not rationalizing our mistakes. This would be tough to do. Not rationalizing our mistakes. There's always a reason for why you did something. Oh, it's because of this is too busy here, too busy there. Oh, I would have done this, but if none of that. And don't rationalize not rationalizing it. Just don't do it. Just begin to say no, I'm not going to do that. And anyway, change your attitude, but stay natural. Interestingly enough. Don't force all of these changes. Be disciplined, but don't try to over-discipline yourself. Don't idealize the practice. Don't discuss defects. Don't worry about other people. Work on your greatest imperfection first. Abandon all hope of results. Don't expect anything out of this. Just be in the moment. Do it for the sake of just simply doing and being. Give up poisonous food. Don't be consistent. In other words, interestingly enough, this seems to paradoxically contradict the other aspects of this, but it really just means spice up your life. Don't fall into patterns. Don't habitually start thinking certain ways. Don't wait in ambush. I don't know. Ambush? Anybody? Don't strike at the heart. Don't put the yak's load on the cow. I don't know. Just, I guess, be practical. Remember, this is not a competition. Don't be sneaky. Don't abuse your divine power for selfish reasons. So if you have a mystical experience, don't think that you're God or anything. This is something that everybody can experience. So keep that in mind, even if you experience some kind of clairvoyance in your meditation. Don't let that lucidity intoxicate you. And all your activities have a single purpose. Solve all problems by accepting bad energy and sending out all the good. Get up. Renew your commitment when you get up and before you go to sleep. So I recommend meditation in the morning and the evening. Accept good and bad fortune with an equal mind. Find a teacher. Tame the roving mind. Overcome a lifestyle that allows you to practice. Love your teacher. Enjoy your practice. Keep your vows. Focus your body, mind, and spirit on the path. Always meditate on whatever is present. These things are very given. Don't let your emotions distract you, but bring them to your practice and bring that mindfulness to your emotions. If you're depressed, simply bring that mindfulness that you've been training in meditation to that spot in your body where you feel anger or pain, and watch that dissolve. And thanks for listening, and this is Lojong Meditation. Try it out.